the quality of the cannons or the... Oh, I just broke the bottom of my ship. Welcome gamers back to the last Leviathan video. My name is SebTheGamer, and in this video we're going to be checking out the most innovative and unique creations of this week in the last Leviathan. Now, before I start the video, I do want to give you gamers a little bit of an apology, actually a big apology, for my mic quality in the previous video. I had set my microphone receiving volume up to 100 and I had not noticed, and then when I was editing I noticed that it was very bad quality. So I do apologize for that, gamers, and hopefully this video here is not like that. I double checked before I started recording this video, but you never know, there might be an error halfway through the recording and my microphone might go all, messed up. I also do want to let you know, gamers, that next week there's not going to be any video. That I will not be here. I'm going to be on vacation, so there's going to be a few videos pre-recorded, so then you gamers can keep yourself entertained while I'm not here. Now that we have all that out of the way, gamers, let's start off with the creations of this week. The very first creation we have is known as the SSSSS, right? 2, 4, 5, yeah, 5 S's. SSSSS. There you go. I have no idea why it's known as that. There's no instructions in the description whatsoever, so I'm more or less, guessing this right here. So the waves seem to be a little bit of a problem right now, so we're just going to quickly change those. I wanted to try out different type of wave options, but we're going to do a later, there we go, actually. Oh, so you can just reset the waves and then you have your sound back. Well, that's good to know. Because for some reason, if you tab out of the game or if you click outside of the game, the audio of the game no longer works. You're just stuck with silence and that clicking sound. But it seems like now we have nothing. Oh, yes, fantastic. Anyway, this here is the SSSSS. It is a very simple ship. There's nothing crazy. There's no crazy designs. And I kind of enjoy that. I do notice here that the ship is actually missing a piece here. It's whatever, but it's a nice ship. Nice ship. Very nice. Yes, indeed. And it has some old cannons, so as you can probably imagine, gamers, the quality of the cannons or the... Oh, I just broke the bottom of my ship. Well, that's not very good. So the quality of these cannons are not particularly good, and I don't think they fire that far. But, of course, we will never know without us trying. Alright, I think maybe that might reach. Yep, alright, I take that back. We literally just took out... Okay, that was a little bit unexpected, honestly. I was expecting the cannons to be a lot worse than that, but it took out one of the towers. Alright, well then, gamers, ignore what I just said, because this thing here can do itself pretty well. So, I'm going to test it against a fellow enemy. So we're just going to quickly spawn one in. And let's try it out. We're going to run actually right through here, so we're going to be hit by a lot of fire power. The enemy's over there. Okay, now there's a bomb. There's an explosive in front of us, and there's 2 towers. Yeah, we're being fired upon by all the towers actually, even the one that we knocked down. So we have to quickly go through here. Not a very smart idea, but let's be honest. When have I ever done a smart idea? So let's run around here. I think actually we can do a drive-by here and just knock these guys out. Oh, okay. Or miss. Come on. Take them out. Yes. Take on. There we go. Alright, well, we missed that one. But I think we're more or less safe now. So now let's take it apart. Let's try taking out this one here. It looks like this ship's upside down. So we might need to be a little bit careful. The wave is quite nauseating. So we're going to have to do it from above here. Okay. So let's see how we're going to do this. I guess the best thing to do is just to go on my side cannons and then pull a full stop, I guess. Alright, let's see how we're going to do this. How are we going to do this? Fire. Okay, that didn't quite work. Fire. Full stop. Fire. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's some damage right there. He is firing back at us though, but we definitely have the advantage. And fire. Is that too high? I think that was too high. We are rocking quite a bit. Oh, that's why. I think we lost a lot of some parts of the bottom of the ship that keep us upright. Okay. Come on. Fire. 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 Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna have to do a frontal assault on this. There we go. Okay, it's not quite the optimal view, but it's a view nonetheless. Right, let's take it from here actually. Fire! And fire! There you go. Actually, I think he's doomed now. There's no way he can survive through that. Oh, I take that back. But he's barely floating. He is barely floating. I'm surprised actually how he's able to float still. Alright, we're just going to go into this one here. And fire! Oh, okay. Or go underwater. Fire! Alright. Yeah, we definitely got this one down. We definitely got this one out without much of a problem. We did take some damage though. Some heavy damage. There we go. Problem solved. This ship, the SSSSS, has been successful. Now, I do want to try one last thing actually. This is just out of pure curiosity. Can we somehow take out the explosive bomb thing by just shooting at it? I've never actually tried that, so I'm very interested to see if that would work. So we're going to actually have to pull a stop here. I think we're actually safe because the trees are covering us. And fire. Okay, so I think we're just going to move a little bit forward. Because I've never actually done this. I've ran into them many a times, but I don't actually know if you can just shoot and destroy them. So this is a little bit of an experiment for us both. So let's try it up here. No, okay. Let's watch the sails get all funky and wonky. So actually, we're just going to pull a stop here. We're just going to take these guys out so then they don't take us out. Whoop. Oh, I can barely reach. Alright, so we're just going to, for some reason, our flags are a bit wonky. Oh, sorry, our sails are a bit wonky. But I have no idea why that's this. That's probably because reasons. Physics, gamers. Physics. It's always about physics. Okay. Okay, so there we go. We now no longer have much of an issue. Now let's try this, shall we? So we're more or less safe now. Well, I say that and we're probably going to get shot in the back. So let's try this out. Yes! Okay, so we can actually take them out like that. Alright, that's good to know. And look how close we are, gamers. I think oh wow, we are very close. Luckily I did not keep going forward on that. But it appears to be that our cannons are not in their best of conditions. We did lose a few, and then of course there's this one here, which is still vertical for some reason. Alright, so we can't take that one out, so we're just going to quickly full reverse and see if we can survive this. Of course, technically speaking, shell ships cannot go in reverse. Well, I guess you can if you try hard enough, but I don't think they're really made to be gone in reverse. So I think it's more of I'm breaking the game right now, or breaking a ship right now. Oh, that wave completely nearly turned us over. All right, so let's skedaddle out of this. Skedaddle out of this. That's a very weird thing to say, honestly. I'm just gonna leave it here. So this here was the SSSS, right? I think I might have said one too many S's. And it's quite a fun creation. I mean, it's a very simplistic boat. There's nothing too special about it. It was just quite interesting to look at. Because not many creations actually have this low to the water kind of feel. It's more like high, elegant, and all that. So I highly recommend checking it out. It controls very smoothly, and it runs very smoothly. So this here was, like I said, the SSSSS. I think that's how many S's there are. And I highly recommend you guys check it out. Now let's move on to the next creation of this week. Allow me to introduce to you gamers, Fiery Hell. It really is fiery. I mean, we have so many fiery cannons on this ship that taking out something like this, oh actually I think we just blew ourselves up honestly. Taking out something like this should not be that difficult, except if you're like me and you completely miss like nearly all of your shots. Yeah, I think we might actually be sinking, maybe, possibly. No, okay, it doesn't quite look like we're sinking just yet. But this here is a little bit of a design flaw. I mean, come on. But the creator knew me, and he added the... Okay, I just took out one of my own things. Alright, note to self. Be very careful with this, because this here will really kind of screw you over. So we're just going to quickly reverse this then. And face it this way like so. Okay, and then put it to stop. There we go. Now we can use these. Now we can use these without much issue. Okay. Now we can take this out. Probably the most OP weapon in the entire game, and we can finally take this out. But this here is the Fiery Hell, a ship with a lot of firepower and a lot of fiery firepower. Yeah, firepower that involves fire. There, I don't really know what it would be called. Fiery firepower, I guess. I have no idea. There is no description in the Steam page, so I believe there's no secretness to this. But one can only presume, I guess. There we go. We are about to take out this castle house thing. There we go. Take this out, and then we probably are good. There we go. Fantastic. Now, it's a very interesting weapon. Ship. It's not particularly fast, but it's got some interesting things. For example, it has a little mine at the back that you can put out. And the person decided to be a wise idea to have it have 30 chain links. So as you can probably see, gamers, this is a very long chain. So we're going to put it against a fellow enemy. Let's see which one we just chose. I think we just chose... No, we did not choose the same one as we did last time. But this one here is definitely going to die. I mean, there is very little chance that this is actually going to survive. So we're just going to have to see here. Now, that clicking sound appears to be originating from over there, yet I believe I destroyed everything there, so I don't know where it's coming from, so we'll have to really just see. So, now, this little tiny thing with some flamethrowers on it, oh god, we just kind of more or less blew ourselves up. With some little flamethrowers on it, should be no problem to us, even though it kind of sucks that it's a random generated thing. But look at that, we already took out, it's like half of it. So I'm very curious to see if we can hit it with this, because I really would like to try that out. So I guess the only... Oh, never mind. It's about to flip itself upside down. Well, that's very undramatic. Something. Alright, we'll just spawn another one then. See if this one actually gives us something a little bit more of a battle. Yes, this has a battle on it. Actually, this will cause a battle. So, for some reason, turning with this thing is... Did it just blow itself up? I swear it blew itself up. Alright, well, I don't know really what to say now. I guess there's nothing much left for it to really do. I mean, it can still move and it's just lost, half of its ship. But, it's always good to give it a go still. Alright, we're just going to have to pivot this thing around. And, come on, waves, help me out here. Fire! There we go. Pity did not quite hit. But we can pull this thing to a stop now, and hopefully our little sea mine. Why? What? 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 Did it really just get taken out by us? I think it might have just actually gotten taken out by us. Alright, so note to self. Very OP, my ship is. Literally, I just caught that entire ship on fire. Okay, so, I'm not quite sure what to say, really. I kind of wanted to try it out with my thingamabob, but, I mean, hey, that's good on its own, I guess. Keep burning bright, my friend, keep burning bright. You're doing a great job. Yeah. Well, I mean, we more or less won by just shooting it a couple times. I mean, that's kind of anti-dramatic. Really is, actually. Where is it? Alright, it's still there. Alright, let's go on my telescope and see where that is. Wait, what is it? What is that grinding sound? Because that's actually quite annoying. Oh yeah, it's these. There we go. So let's see what the telescope says. Where's the enemy? Well, that's what's left of the enemy. It did have a little thing on top of it. There you go. It's a very weak ship. So, note to self, gamers. If you want a ship that can do some serious damage by shooting it a couple times, Fiery Hell really gets it done for you. I mean, look at it. It's gone. There's no more ship. I've really wanted to try it out with the bomb at the back, but I guess the only way we can solve that is by just reeling it in. Oh, whoops, reeling it in. We're going to do a little bit something different. Okay, and it's reeled in. Did I really just miss that? No way I actually missed that. I wanted fire. Fire. Oh, there we go. Oh, and the enemy ship just flipped upside down by doing nothing. Alright. Well, I don't really know what to say, gamers. This was Fiery Hell. That's about it. Let's move on to the final creation of this week. Alright, gamers. So, Last Leviathan has had a lot of things. I just hit my microphone. It's had a crab, it's had submarines, it had tanks. But one thing what we're really missing. What are we really missing? Can you guess it? Right. If you guessed Brucey, you're right. We now have a Megaladon in Last Leviathan. I was about to say Ark. Now, this is not quite the Megaladon you really expect. This is actually Megaladon 2.11. So there's still, I guess, quite a bit of improvement, but it does actually look like a Megaladon. I mean, there's no real weapons on it, but of course we can always try taking it against something. So it's a little bit interesting, if you ask me, because it's, yeah, there's not really much to it. So we're just going to run into this guy, and then we're going to wrap up the video. Okay, gamers, so we have finally approached the enemy. It's been like 10 minutes. It's like so slow, this. It's 3 knots. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this thing is actually able to survive a Megaladon. Bum 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 bum. Yum. So it looks like we are slowly dealing damage to this thing. We've more or less actually stopped it, and I think yes, we are dealing damage. So if you hit anything more or less straight on, and it happens to look like this, you're probably gonna win, I guess. No? Alright, what happens if we just reverse and try it again? Because we're more or less actually stuck now. Yeah, we're numbing at it slowly. It's quite, actually I'm gonna turn it back. Oh, he actually shot us. He shot us. And the Megalodon's on fire. I repeat, the Megalodon's on fire. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh god. Come on, full throttle. At a whopping 3 knots. Oh god, the entire Megalodon's on fire. Oh boy, how often do you see this, gamers? A Megalodon that is on fire. Right, that's gonna be a little bit of an issue, isn't it? Yeah. So, note to self, when it comes to Megalodons, they're very flammable. Yeah, was not actually really expecting that, so hopefully we can... Who will win, actually? I have absolutely no clue who will win. Half of Megalodon's on... I think, yeah, Megalodon, I think, is lost. We are a steaming pile of fish. You can say that we are smoked Megalodon. Wow. Mr. Megalodon, you are very hot, just so you know. And this is, I guess, one way to spot enemies. Just look through the smoke and you more or less can see everything. Ooh, spooky darkness. Right, so we have a fiery Megalodon. Huh. Right, yeah, I was really expecting that we'd kind of win this one, since it kind of looked plausible. So, yeah. This is a bit tricky. So I guess the only way, let's try taking it out like this. Oh god, we only just nipped it. Guys, it's like the battle of the centuries right now. It's gonna take absolutely forever. It's hours later. Okay. Oh, come on. We took out one of his cannons, but we also caught him on fire. So the fire is spreading to him now. For some reason, we haven't fallen apart yet. Actually, am I still in invincibility mode? Because I think the reason why we're not burning is we're in invincibility mode from last time. Yeah. I think we actually might be still in invincibility mode. We'll just hit my microphone again there. Where do I actually change that? Well, I cannot quite remember where I found the invincibility mode now, so that's not very good. Anyway, this here was the Megalodon version 2.11. Quite fun if you want to go like really slow. Yet, I guess if you could add some more things, it could actually be a little bit more efficient. But this here was the best creations of the Last Leviathan. Nothing too exciting this week. So I do apologize for that, gamers. Recommend you gamers create your own creations and then post them onto the workshop so then I can check them out in 2 weeks. So I hope you gamers enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're new, don't forget. Whoa, I completely messed that up. I hope you gamers enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget. Yeah, I'll catch you gamers in the very next video. Goodbye, and don't forget, gamers, to keep on gaming.